It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Nowhere to run. Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The super armor does its job. Decides to meet them in the air. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Oops, they were anticipating that super. Okay, oh. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Decides to buff up while they can. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter down? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. But, oh, burnout triggers. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage jury. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Gets a risky punch. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Okay, here we wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, coming in hot. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The last round. It's now or never. Connects with medium kick. Oh my god, they just choked it up! A quick breather. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. And they burn out in sync! Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Okay, here we go. Looking for a hole. Saihasho! This can lead to some big damage. Sets up with the jump in. Noticeable life with. Oh, engine's cranked. This could be trouble. Jump! Closes it out! Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Nowhere to run. Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. What's the play here? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws them. What goes for the super arm? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Brushes off the impact. In a dire situation, they can't afford. This is gonna be bad news. Takes the chance to hurt him. Ah, burnout activates. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
There's an overdrive arm. Hits him with a stop and bop. Turns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhazan. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. But this is gonna be bad news. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage. Ah, burnout activates. Player 2 has feng shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Jumps up, back into the corner. What setup do they have? Throws up a buff? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Sakai Fuhazan. Oh, they changed sides. Flatlines them. Player 2 comes away with the win. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Backs them into the corner. Did well to get the buff in there. All right, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the up tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Hits them with a stopping block. Medium kick. Big throws. Saihasho, gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Saihasho to start something. Gets a risky putt. Burnout activates. Player 2 looking to impress with this super. Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Buffs up a super art. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the defensive KO. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Nowhere to run. Time to play.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Throws him down. Still slugging it out here. Puts one in the pocket. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Turns it up a notch and heats it up with a combo into super. Spends it on the super art. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
A lot of courage behind that super art at the start of the round. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still slugging it out at this range. Saihasho, player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with. Ooh, this could be something. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. What'll happen here? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Not much life. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
The low kick hits. It's time to brush that off and keep going. Connects with medium kick. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Both sides getting ready. Tap them on the toe. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Jump! Oh my god, they just choked it up! What were they thinking? Excellent read! Let's tap into the feng shui engine! Are they going to be able to come back and stack stick? What a finish! Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. Opts for the throw. Player 2 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much yet heats it up with a combo into super. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Goes for the super art? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
There's an overdrive art. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Connects with medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. Jump. It's a knee. Quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Taps into the feng shui engine. A lot of pressure building up here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Knocks off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Nowhere to run. Time to play.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Brushes off the impact. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The super dump, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Did well to get the buff in there. Gets a wrist. It's a good spot to use the super. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. A super art? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Doesn't miss perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Whoa, hold on. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish line. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2, big trouble here. The stun is gonna leave them defenseless. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Sticks the combo. Just takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Oops, they were anticipating that super. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Burns the drive gauge. Did well to get the buff in there. Hold your breath. Were they baiting them into that? Feng Shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. That combo plus super art? Side switch in the corner. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Nowhere to run. Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Life lead opens up. Will this super art connect? Get some. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets the jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Dashes up. Just goes for it at this range. The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Burns a bar to unleash from in there. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! Beautiful setup with that attack. Decides to buff up and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Burnout is good. Will this super art connect? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Dashes up, sees it coming, and blocks it out. Will gain control of the match in the early going. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something that brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 needs to deal with... just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. It's a good spot to use the super. Gets carried to the corner. Player 2? Oh no, they're stunned. The throw crowns them from above. Burnout activates. Are we gonna see it uses the gauge for a super art? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily. Will this super art do anything? Flatlines them. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.